All right, you're in the machine. Funky little routine today. We're gonna flow about 4 times, adding a couple of movements and a little depth each round. Then we're gonna get into some twisted, weird positions to challenge your balance and your range of motion. And we're gonna finish with some seated stretches. If your hips and hamstrings aren't very open, you may want a block and a strap for this one. Let's do it. Okay, let's find a comfortable child's pose in the middle of our mat. Knees are wide, toes barely touch, chest and stomach is down, arms out front, and just settle in and relax. Start to focus on your breathing. Maybe your forehead touches the ground, maybe you push your buns back to your heels. In through the nose, out through the mouth, just a couple of times. Feel the weight of your chest push into the mat and reach your arms forward. Start to set a breathing pace that you can use for the rest of the practice and give yourself permission to be here now. Worry about other stuff later. Feel the weight of your forehead on the mat. Maybe a couple of times push your fingertips down, get your forearms up, and then drop them down. Crawl the fingers forward just a little bit. Try to roll the armpits down toward the mat. Remember to breathe. Let's seal our lips and spend the rest of the practice breathing through our nose. Usually inhaling when we open the body and exhaling when we close the body or when we flex. Let's get into the side body a little bit by reaching the right hand up and to the right side of the mat. Put the left hand on top and then roll yourself back down. Try to get your head between your arms. Should feel a big stretch on the left side of the body from the armpit down through the ribs. So if you feel yourself really high, maybe back off the grip on the mat and roll your left tricep down toward the mat. Try to settle your hips again like they were at the beginning. Inhale. And exhale. Let's walk it back through the middle. Left hand reaches up and to the left. Right hand on top. And now roll your right side back toward the mat. Big side body stretch on the right. From the armpit through the lat. Into the ribs. Remember to breathe, settle in. And let's walk it back to the center. Reach all the way forward, really high with those piano fingers. And then roll everything to the right and try to straighten your left leg. Doesn't have to go way out there, but try to straighten it and put your foot flat on the ground. And keep the rest of your body like you're in a normal child's pose. Adductor stretch on the left side. If you're really tight, you can keep it a little bit bent for now. We're just warming up. Let's bring it back in, nice and easy. Same thing on the right. We'll roll all the way to the left. Kick that right foot back into the right. Try to flatten the foot on the mat. And settle back in so the rest of your body is like a normal child's pose. And remember to breathe. Preparing the body a little bit for the flow, but really preparing the mind to be here now at yoga. Let's bring that leg back in. Palms on the mat, under the shoulders, knees on the mat, under the hips, tabletop position. Let's engage first. So before we do anything else, try to pull that navel back toward the spine and squeeze your ribs in. Straight as you can be. You won't really be flat because your arms are longer than your thigh bones, but you should be straight. And now, a few cat-cows. Exhale on the cat, separate the shoulders. Inhale on the cow, lift the tailbone, look up, peel the shoulders back. Exhale, cat. Inhale, cow. Take a few of these on your own. Maybe add some movements in the hips, shift some weight to the wrists. Give yourself permission at the beginning of your practice to be a little clunky, maybe to be a little tight and a little lazy. If you want to set a goal or if you want to have any expectations, do that in the middle of your practice when you're nice and warm, but before you're really fatigued. Couple more cat-cows. Let's find the tabletop again. Step the left hand just a little bit forward. Reach up with the right and thread it through. Maybe you want to go just a little ways. Maybe you want to go all the way so your temple is down and you're making like a backwards L shape with these arms. Little twist of the spine. No big deal. If you're super tight, just do it this far. You can always modify. When you're ready, let's switch it out. We'll place the right hand a little bit forward. Get some length with the left. Reach it through. Drop the shoulder in the temple if you want. Walk it forward to make an L if you want. But you don't have to. Remember to breathe. Just a little twist of the spine is all. When you've had enough on that side, let's find the tabletop again. Engage that midsection, curl the toes, and floating table. Just lift the knees up like an inch or two. Shift a little weight forward. Try not to jam your shoulders. To do this without really getting tired, you have to keep that midsection engaged. Let's set it down. Take a breath. One more floating table. Knees and feet are still hip width. And let's push it back to bear. Move it a little bit. With bear, your arms should be pretty much like a down dog, but your legs are bent. And when you're ready, we'll come up high on those toes. Push back. And settle into a down dog. First one's going to be tight. Might feel awful. That's okay. It'll feel better at the end. Aim the heels down, but they don't have to touch the mat. They're just headed that way. Pedal them out. Poke your buns left. Poke your buns right. If you can find some stillness for just a couple breaths, we'll kick this baby off. Let's inhale the right leg up, step it through, plant the foot, drop the knee. Just a little easy low lunge, pump in and out of it. You can straighten the back leg for runners if you want. Whatever feels good, still warming up. Let's drop that knee. Reach those arms up. Shoulders off the ears like you're holding a big giant beach ball. Fingers spread apart, looking up, dropping the hips down. Remember to breathe. And exhale, hands down. Straighten the back leg. Swing that foot high, three-legged dog. Set it down, settle in. We'll repeat on the left. Left leg high. Stepping it through, set it down. Drop the knee. Moving around just a little bit. Maybe straighten the back leg if you want runners. We're still warming up. We're having a good time. So the top of that foot down, reach up, low lunge. Holding a great big ball between your hands, fingers are separated, shoulders off the ears. If you feel yourself jammed up, pull them back down, keep the scapula together, sink those hips, remember to breathe. And hands down, straighten the back leg, kick it up, three-legged dog. Ooh, set it down. Settling in, down dog should be feeling a little bit better. Not perfect yet, but we're getting there. Drive the chest back toward the straight legs. Remember, heels are aiming. Don't get funny in your stance just so your heels will be flat. All that is a calf stretch. When you're ready, you're gonna inhale up, stepping it through, plant that foot. Runners for just a second. Swing in and out, maybe start to straighten the front leg if that feels good. Drop that knee, foot down, reach up, cactus arms, squeeze the scapula together. Right angle at the elbows, looking up. Scapula together, shoulders down off the ears. Reach up again and a little reach to the right. Side body stretch. Just reach as far as you can without leaning forward or back. Maybe your hand touches the ground and you really reach. Maybe you have a block. Doesn't matter as long as you feel that stretch. Reach up, down. Straighten the back leg. Kicking it. Three-legged dog, set it down, settle in, feeling good. Inhale, left leg up, stepping it through. Little runners for a minute. Straighten the back leg, straighten the front leg. When you're ready, drop that knee, flatten the foot, reaching up. And cactus those arms, squeezing the scapula together, shoulders off the ears. Remember to breathe, drop those hips down for the psoas stretch, reaching up, and then a side body stretch for the right side. You can go down as far as you want. If you have a block, if you just want to reach, if you can get to the mat, good for you, but don't bend forward. And inhale up, exhale, plant the palms, straighten the back leg, kicking it up, three-legged dog, settle it in, starting to feel good. It's just a flow, it warms us up to really stretch later. Cleansing breath and inhale, right leg up, stepping it through, plant the foot, runners for a second, and this time, crescent lunge, Anjaneyasana. Remember to breathe. Settle into that front leg, bend the knee. Try to keep the hips square. If you open them, you lose the stretch. Back leg is straight or pretty darn close. Remember to breathe. Sweep it down. Give yourself a little rest. And reach it up. And plant the palms. Stepping it back, three-legged dog. Hips are still level. Set that foot down. Inhale, left leg up. Stepping it through. Find your stance. Runners for just a second. And then crescent lunge. Shoulders over hips. Front leg bent. Back leg straight. Don't forget to breathe. Little break. Flying the arms back. We'll reach up one more time. Big stretch on the psoas. Hips are square, not open. And plant the palms. Three-legged dog. Stepping it down. Settle it in. Remember to breathe. Maybe a cleansing breath. Open the mouth. Next inhale, right leg up. Stepping it through. Stabilize and crescent lunge. Let's cactus those arms. Little twist to the right. So don't let your hips chase. Hips stay. Shoulders turn. Reach it up. Plant the palms. Three-legged dog. Settle it down. Remember to breathe. Inhale, left leg up. Stepping it through. Find some stability and rise up. Crescent. Back leg straight, front leg bent. Shoulders over hips. Cactus those arms. Ooh, little twist to the left. Just making that spine turn in one of the three directions. Hips stay, shoulders turn, reach. Plant the palms. Three-legged dog. Settle it down. One more, then we'll get a little break. Breathe. Down dog should be starting to feel pretty good by now. Inhale, right leg up. Crunch it up. Set it down. Stabilize and rise. Crescent. All right. Cactus arms. Twist. Unwind it all and swing it. Reverse triangle. Back foot at a 45. Front toes point forward. Reach forward, hips away. Real triangle. Grab anywhere you can. Shin, ankle, foot. Opposite arm high. Try to keep your back pretty straight. Don't round it this way just to get lower. And look down, reach down, right leg back, three-legged dog, down dog. One more time on the other side, we'll get a little break. Inhale up, stepping it through, stabilize and rise. Cactus arms, little twist to the left. And unwind it all. Reverse triangle. Reach forward, hips away. Triangle on the left. Grab it anywhere you can. Try not to show on your knee. Opposite arm up. Shoulders out away from ears. And look down, reach down. Three-legged dog. Settle in, 5 breaths in this down dog. Maybe sink a little deeper with each exhale. Let's bend the knees and walk those hands back to the back of the mat. Feet are about hip width. Let's just hang for a minute, catch our breath. Maybe grab opposite elbows. Let your head be heavy. Feel a little traction in your back and in your neck. Let's reach down and come up for a half lift. Exhale, fold. Plant the palms if you can, if not fingertips, if not a block. Have them about 1 palm width in front of your feet. And all we're going to do is externally rotate the arms and bend our knees to touch our triceps or our elbows. Even if we're up real high, we're just going like this. Lift the chest and then straighten. Externally rotate the forearms and then bend. Knees touch elbows or triceps. Maybe you come up with your heels a little bit. That's okay. It's just yoga, baby. Straighten. One more time. Knees touch the triceps or the elbows. This is going to mean something later, I promise. Let's straighten the legs. Halfway lift. A couple of forward folds. Find a grip, any one that you want. I'm looking for the big toes. So middle and index fingers, hook inside the big toes, clamp them down, straighten my back or try to, and then hinging at the hips, pull. I let it round at the last minute. Using the biceps to pull so the elbows go out. Keep the shoulders relaxed. Head is heavy. Looking down between your legs. Maybe you're grabbing way up here because you're tight. That's okay. It's still a stretch. I mean, get into it. If you have the range of motion, you can add a teeny bit of movement here. See how the stretch moves around the hamstrings group. Let's bend our knees, rise up nice and easy. Catch your breath, relax your lower back. Should be getting nice and warm. If you're like me, you're really warm, you're sweating like crazy, but that's a good sign. Let's reach up. Hands through heart center, forward fold with a flat back. Find another grip, maybe the same one, maybe a deeper one. I'm gonna stand on my hands. All the way under with the palms, so the toes touch the crease of the wrist. Same thing, I try to straighten and then I pull. But you can do big toe squeeze again. You can grab your calves. Maybe you're using a strap. The stretch is your stretch, not my stretch. Remember to breathe. With each inhale, add a little tension. With each exhale, release a little bit of depth. For 3, 2, 1. Bend your knees again. Rise up nice and easy. Shake it out if you need to. Let's reach up, inhale, exhale, hands through the center. Find the deepest grip you can. I like this one with the weave, so I'm going to face the side here. I actually bend my knees so my stomach is on my thighs and I reach one hand through to grab a shin and the other hand through to grab a shin. Maybe you could be really high, maybe really low. It's about a fist width distance between your feet. And then pull with that grip. Keep your body stuck to your legs and lift your hips up as high as they'll go. Maybe the legs go straight and you keep that grip. Maybe you're a little short of straight, but don't let your body come off your legs. You shouldn't be able to see between my body and my thighs. Completely folded in half, nowhere else to go for 3, 2, 1. Bend the knees. Nice and easy. Come on out. Shake it out if you need to. Let's put the feet a little more than hips width distance. Toes out, heels in. Let's find a yogi squat. If you have to be a little bit high for your heels to be flat, or if you go all the way down and your heels come up, that's okay. No big deal. Eventually, we're looking for a complete compression of the knee and the hip joint. So from here, my body is between my knees and my back is straight. Maybe not vertical, but straight. Leading with the chest, palms together, and I can kind of push out with my knees. If you find yourself way up here, that's okay. Just keep some weight driving into those heels to stretch that Achilles and that calf area. If you find yourself just a little bit high in the butt with the heels down, that's cool too. But keep aiming for this complete compression. Just relax, settle in, easy position. Remember to breathe. Let's put the right hand in front of us, right tricep on the right knee, plant that hand, and then reach up with the left, just adding a little twist. Reach up, look up, and switch it out. Left tricep pushes inside the left leg. Plant that hand and reach up with the right. And back to the middle. We're going to do a couple of frog hops to get to the front of the mat. This is fun. The key is to not land heavy. So before you start, watch. If I have to make this hop and I land like this, I haven't shifted any weight forward. So all I want to do for my squat is put my hands out in front of me, as far as they'll reach when I straighten my arms, shift a little weight forward, and then bring my feet up outside my hands. So I'm going to go, oh, nice and easy. One more time. Maybe it takes you 3 to get to the front. Whatever works. Shift the weight. Oh, nice and easy. Find ourselves at the front of the mat, still in the yogi squat. We're going to rise up, heel toe these feet together, drop the hips, reach back, reach up, fierce pose. Try to put the weight in the heels. For 3, 2, 1. Hands down. Now, we're going to play with the crow. Remember when we touched those knees to our triceps? Widen them a little bit, line everything up like before, see if they'll touch, and then shift. Maybe you just shift to here to feel out your wrist. Maybe you get one foot. Maybe you get both feet. Maybe you straighten the arms. Whatever works. You're going to travel your way back to a plank. Oh yeah! Up dog. Maybe you step 1 foot at a time. Maybe you jump back. Maybe you wipe out and face plant. Who cares? Still yoga. Quads are engaged, knees off the mat, looking up, and down dog. All right, one more little flow here. It's nice and easy. It's not easy, but it's short. Inhale, right leg up. Stepping it through, plant the foot, plant the back heel, bring it up, warrior B. Front leg bent, back leg straight, shoulders over hips, arms reaching in opposite directions. We're going to take the left arm under the right, looking for an eagle wrap. If that's hard for you, just hug yourself with the left under. We're going to lean the weight forward, humble eagle. Trying to point that eagle beak right to the mat. Let our head hang heavy. If we're giving ourselves a hug, our body just falls right inside of that right knee. Push that knee out of the way if you have to. And we're going to bump this up to a standing L. So I'm going to put my hands out in front, kick off the back, try to make the shape of an L with my body. Back is straight. Both legs are straight, and I'm trying to turn the left hip down. I'm not doing this yet. Remember to breathe. Maybe you're up on the blocks here. Maybe you're totally flat on the palms. Maybe you're fingertipping. Trying to have the shape of an L with your legs. Maybe kind of a T with the whole body. Now we're going to open that left hip and reach the right arm. Revolve half moon. So the shoulders going one way, hips going the other. This ain't easy. If you want a challenge, grab that foot and keep lifting that leg. So help pull the right shoulder back. For 3, 2, 1. Oh, set it down foot to foot. Bend the knees, drop the hips, reach up, chair pose. You can crow out of this if you want. You can hop out. You can step back 1 foot at a time, whatever feels good. Maybe plant your palms and just jump. Oh yeah, up dog. And down dog. Last little flow here on the left side. So when you're ready, left leg up, stepping it through, plant it, drop the back heel, bring it up, warrior B. Front leg is bent, back leg is straight, shoulders over hips, arms out in opposite directions. This time the right will reach under. Maybe you find the eagle, maybe you just hug yourself, bend into the front leg, humble eagle. Drop the body inside the left knee. Bow the head. Remember to breathe. We're going to bump this up. Standing L. Hands forward. Kick it off. 2 straight legs. More or less a right angle at the hip. Back is straight. Not lifting the hip yet, so square it down, even if that means internally rotating the right leg. And now, right leg up, open it up, like you're trying to turn your groin to the right, and then left arm up, revolve half moon. It ain't easy. If you want to add to it, find that foot and lift, lift, lift. When you're ready, stepping it down, hips low, arms high. Plant the palms, travel back. However you like, you can crow exit, you can step back, you can jump, you can fall on your face, whatever you like. Up dog, ooh. Down dog. Settle in. That's the end of the flow, I promise. Now the real stretching starts. Let's just step it up, nice and easy. Straighten both legs, rise up, side of the mat, turning counterclockwise. Feet are double hip width, hands are on hips, pelvis is neutral. Just take a minute and catch your breath, reset your breathing. Your breath pace is kind of like a built-in heart rate monitor. If it gets choppy, that means you're holding your breath or you're working a little too hard. So focus on your breathing and maybe back off a little. When you're ready, with a flat back, we're going to forward fold. Plant the palms in front of us. Let the body hang heavy. Let's find a grip, any grip and pull. Maybe your calves, maybe inside. I'm going to grab the outside of the feet, pinky toe edge, and pull, pull, pull. Remember to breathe. Now when you're ready, let go of your grip. Bring it up halfway. Plant the palms. Let's put the left hand a little bit forward till the arm goes straight. Right hand is going to reach under the left for anything. I'm going to go for the ankle and then pull and try to twist under that left armpit. But maybe you just grab up at the thigh and get a little half twist. Whatever works for you. Try to keep your hips where they were. Don't let them get twisted out of position. Hips stay, shoulders turn. That makes a spinal twist. Legs are still straight. Quads a little bit engaged. And nice and easy. Let it go. Plant the palms again. Half lift. Reach down, this time right arm forward till the arm is straight, left arm reaches under. Find any grip and look for the twist. I'm gonna go to the ankle and try to look under my armpit. Little bend in my left elbow because I'm trying to pull with my bicep. Exhaling to deepen the twist. Remember to breathe. And nice and easy, let it go. Plant the palms a little bit closer. Push off. Let's bring the heels in and the toes out. And let's rise up to a goddess pose. As low as you can squat without bending forward. So keep your pelvis tucked. Little posterior tilt of that tailbone. Arms are out. If you need a little rest, they can set on your thighs. You can make a cool hand gesture if you want. Staying in that squat, we're going to lift the right heel. Set it down. Lift the left heel. Set it down. Right heel one more time. Set it down. Left heel one more time. Set it down, both heels, challenge your balance a little bit. Oh. Keep lifting for 3, 2, 1. Set it down, straighten the legs, walk them in, heel toe, nice and easy to the center. Catch your breath, maybe shake it out, whatever feels good. Couple of hula hoops. We're going to balance just a little bit, and then we're having a seat. So shift your weight just barely to the left. Don't clunk it over, but just shift a teeny bit. And balance on the left. Lift the right foot. Do whatever you want to do with that right foot. Hold it in place. Grab the knee. Maybe pick up the big toe. Straighten out the back. Maybe the big toe goes out as you pull the shoulder away. Whatever feels good, just trying to balance on that left leg. Maybe you're doing a tree with the foot up here or the foot in here. Whatever feels good for 3, 2, 1. We're going to set that foot down behind the left, like you're going to line up your pinky toes. Forward fold. So the left is in front, the right is in back. We're going to reach off to the left, maybe on your blocks, maybe on your fingertips, maybe on your palms, and we're going to push that right hip to the right. Remember to breathe for 3, 2, 1. Back to the center and in place right where you are. Have a seat. Cross-legged. Here we go. Anyhow you want these feet. I'm going to stack mine so my left shin is on top of my right. Maybe you keep them crossed and easy. Maybe you do a full lotus. That's up to you. Let's lead with the chest and forward fold. Make sure your buns don't come off the mat. If they do, push them back. Maybe you go part way down, maybe all the way down. It's a big hip stretch. Remember to breathe. We'll hold this just a little bit longer because the hip is such a huge muscle. Maybe your hands go back. Maybe you find a grip. Whatever works for you. Settle in. Exhale. Melt like butter into your mat. 3 more breaths. And when you're ready, up nice and easy. Cross the legs again. This is a big challenge and you gotta have pretty good knees for it. You just need to stand back up any way you want. If you want to try this, you shift your weight forward and rise up. Harder than it looks. Okay, same thing on the left. Shift a teeny bit of weight to the right, just a teeny bit. Lift that left leg. Where does it go? Only you know. It's up to you. You could rest it inside. You could pull it out. You could grab the knee. Maybe you want that big toe. Ooh. Maybe you can't perfectly straighten it. This is still a great exercise for the standing leg. Maybe you lock it out. If you're locking it out, try to pull your shoulder back so you're still in position. So you still have integrity in the spine. And when you're all done with that, whoa, wherever you have it, set it down behind the right leg. Pinky toes line up, forward fold. We're going to reach off to the right and push that left hip to the left. So maybe you're not quite down, maybe you're kind of hanging and pushing that hip. Maybe you have fingertips, maybe you're on a block. Maybe you're way the heck up here. That's okay, you're still stretching, but we're going to push that hip to the left. Remembering to breathe. And when you're ready, back to the front and set it down nice and easy, cross-legged. Whatever you did on the other side, do on this side. I'm going to stack them up again. So my shins are one on top of the other, peeling the toes back, leading with the chest, folding over, stretch those hips. Remember, if your buns start to lift, push them back into the mat. And then fold, dropping the body weight, relaxing the spine. Maybe you go part way down on your elbows, maybe your head touches. It's up to you. Spend a little extra time here. So 3 more breaths. And when you've had enough of that, come on out nice and easy. Separate leg stretching. We're going to keep the right foot in, pull it close to the groin. Straighten the left foot out in front of us, not to the side. Straighten the back, line up with that leg, peel the toes away, hinging at the hips, lead with the chest. Hamstring stretch. Any grip you can get. Maybe you're way up high, maybe you can wrap around the foot. Once you're there and you've maxed out how far you can hinge with a straight back, let it round and settle in. Remember to breathe. Try to keep that leg straight. Sometimes we get tempted going for depth, that we bend the leg and we feel cool, but we can get lower, but all that does is take away the stretch. So you're better to be way up high and stretching than way down low and doing nothing. Let's hold it for 3, 2, 1. Out nice and easy. We're going to find a grip underneath the leg and lift it up. So maybe that's right here at the calf and you straighten it up. I'm going to go all the way out and hook the heel, pull the knee back and lift it up and lock it out. Maybe to keep my balance, I grab the other shin. Keep peeling the toes back, keep lifting high. Again, maybe I'm way down here and pulling. That's cool. It's still a stretch. But I'm continually trying to pull it back to stretch the hamstring. Trying to keep my spine more or less upright. I'm not trying to be all bent over and goofy looking. Let's hold it. 3, 2, 1. Set it down and grab outside with the opposite arm. So maybe that's out here behind the knee. Maybe it's at the calf. I'm going to grab outside of the foot and straighten it out and reach behind for a little bit of a twist. So remember, it doesn't really matter where you're grabbing as long as you're grabbing something. Maybe I'm way down here and twisting. That's cool, as long as my leg is straight. Plant the left palm on the mat behind you to keep your spine straight and try to look. Every time you exhale, look a little more. Nice and easy, unwind it, set that foot down, switch it out. Right leg in front, separate leg stretching. Right in front of you, not to the side, peel the toes back, face that leg, lead with the chest, forward fold. Any grip you can. Once you have your grip, pull, and then you can release and let the spine round a little, if you need to. Remember to breathe, keep that leg straight, peel those toes back. Let's hold it for 3, 2, 1. Up nice and easy. With the right under the leg, find that inside grip. So maybe it's here, the leg is straight. I'm going for the heel again. Pull the knee back, lock out the leg, peel the toes back, straighten the spine. So you're getting kind of a shoulder stretch and a hamstring stretch out of this. And it's okay to kind of brace up with the opposite hand to keep your spine more or less upright. Not perfectly straight, but not slumped over. Remember to breathe. Not just stretching the muscle, we're using the muscle in extension so those nerves learn a new range and we actually become more flexible. For 3, 2, 1, bring it in, cross grip anywhere you like. I'm going outside of the foot. Straighten, let that left shoulder pull forward as the right shoulder pulls back. Right hand plants to keep the spine straight behind us. Spinal twist. Every exhale, you let go a little more. Try to look out over that right shoulder with your left eyeball. And when you're ready, unwind it. Nice and easy. We're going to finish with Navasana boat pose, and then that's it. Let's finish strong. We're going to do 3 rounds. So anywhere you want in the middle of your mat. Let's bend our knees, plant our heels, make our spine straight, put our palms up. All we're going to do is lean back a little and take those heels off the mat. But keep your spine straight. If you slouch this way, you're not getting any work. What's keeping us up is our hip flexors and our core. So the chest is up, toes peel back. We're engaging, even if we don't feel like we have to. See if you could get your midsection to do more work than your hip flexors. Keep squeezing, pulling the ribs in, navel squeezes back toward the spine. For 3, 2, 1, quick rest. Same thing, but our shins are going to be parallel to the mat. So we rock back, lift the heels, bring the shins all the way up, more or less parallel to the mat. Still not slouching. Try to lead with the chest. Engage the core, the midsection. It ain't easy. If you start to shake, that's a good sign. For 3, 2, 1. Set it down, nice and easy. This one, we're going to straighten the legs. We're going to be a perfect fat V. Lean away, lift the heels, engage the quads. This time, point the toes. Try to lead with the chest, not slouching. If you're starting to shake, good for you. Let's hold it for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Set it down. Finish with a few deep breaths. Find a comfortable seat where your spine can be straight. Rest your hands anywhere. Do a little inventory of your body. See how much better you feel now than when you started. Remember, you can take that feeling with you because you're in charge of your body. Big inhale. Big exhale. Big inhale. Complete exhale. One more big inhale. Deepest breath of the day. Complete exhale. You did it. Great work. If you like the machine, don't forget to subscribe and you'll see even more cool stuff next week.
But the whole point of the machine is to relieve you of that suffering.